The content presented in this video includes discussions of occult rhetoric and unverified facts intended solely for entertainment purposes. The views expressed in this video are those of the creator and do not represent professional advice or guidance. By viewing this video, you acknowledge that the channel is not responsible for any harm, loss of funds, or misfortune of any kind that may arise from the information presented. We do not promote or endorse any illegal activity or misconduct. Viewer discretion is advised, and we encourage you to approach the content with an open but critical mind. Thank you for watching. Crystals, items of spiritual pretentiousness and occult wonder. Unfortunately, through the popularization of witchcraft, effectively, the significance of these quantum tools has been degraded to magic rocks. Everything of occult nature is demonized and criticized simply because uninitiates are obsessed with chastising things that they don't understand. This and the misinformation littered on YouTube about crystal properties confuses even the most promising of adepts and undermines the true power of crystal gemstones. This video aims to illuminate you to the true power of crystals and to help you unlock their full manifestation ability in order to aid you in your spiritual ascension and alchemical pursuits. The word crystal originates from the Greek word kristallos, which means coldness drawn together, or a kind of ice. Ice is obviously the solid form of water. The significance of states of matter is crucial in your quest to understand crystals and spirituality overall. Way before you start rubbing your crystals and putting them in the sun, there are 3 phases of matter according to physics: solids, liquids, and gases. However, in quantum physics and alchemy, there exists a 4th phase, colloquially coined plasma. The plasma state is vast, all-encompassing, and universal. The gas realm is a lower, more chaotic representation of plasma. The liquid phase is the fluid state of energy that bends to known laws of physics, such as centrifugal force, and even hermetic laws such as cause and effect and correspondence. And finally, the solid phase is the drawing together, or crystallization, of all these aforementioned phases. To elaborate on this from an alchemical standpoint, the plasma phase or realm houses all the energy, frequency, and types of electromagnetic radiation, gamma, radar, UV, cosmic, etc. in existence. This encompasses all the impulses that are emitted by things that have an electromagnetic resonance, including humans. The gas phase or realm houses the variety of particles that are a vehicle for electromagnetic radiation to travel through. In this phase, all the signals and impulses of different densities manipulate the same gas atoms, which makes it the most instable, sporadic, and chaotic phase. The liquid realm or phase is the condensation of the gas phase, where all the different energies and resonances exist together, where they function as a diverse but intertwined whole. In this phase, what affects one atom affects all atoms in a harmonious dance, meaning any causation from a single atom has an effect on every other atom in the whole, and vice versa. And finally, the solid phase or realm is the consolidation of all the aforementioned attributes and characteristics of the previous realms into one stagnant and dormant state. From a scientific standpoint, specifically in chemistry, this is the basis of our universe. The 4 most abundant elements in our universe are carbon, which is a solid, hydrogen, which is a liquid, oxygen, which is a gas, and nitrogen, which metaphysically corresponds to plasma. If you're feeling confused or bewildered, that's okay. What I've just described is a concept known as alchemy, which in the normal world is termed metaphysics. In summary, it is the theory that all physical phenomena, processes in the body, cells, atoms, hormones, natural disasters, death, sickness, etc., have a spiritual significance and effect, and that all spiritual or traditionally non-physical phenomena such as gamma, cosmic, and UV rays emitted by celestial objects in or out of retrograde have a physical significance and effect. The study of alchemy is the process of learning the spiritual meaning of physical phenomena and manipulating them through the auto-suggestion of the subconscious mind. This is done in order to produce a physical, tangible result via traditionally non-physical mediums such as thoughts, emotions, and words. All elements on the periodic table correspond with certain chakras. This is traditionally determined in alchemy using the pH scale. The acidic elements correspond to the lower chakras, namely the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras. The basic elements correspond with the middle chakras, namely the heart, throat, and third eye chakras. And the alkaline elements correspond with the higher chakras, namely the crown, clan, and Christ chakras. When determining the chakra of a crystal, which is an amalgamation of a number of different elements, we have to take note of the coloration of that crystal specifically. Brown corresponds with the root chakra, which pertains to the beliefs, opinions, prejudices, and biases forced upon you through social engineering and parental rearing. Red corresponds to the sacral chakra, which pertains to your emotional compass, based on your programming from childhood. Yellow corresponds to the solar plexus chakra, which pertains to your self-image and self-esteem, based on the validation and invalidation of your conditioning via your interactions with your peers. Green corresponds with the heart chakra, which pertains to your idea of self within society, based on the positive and negative interactions with the collective consciousness. Blue corresponds with the throat chakra, which pertains to your fixed electromagnetic resonance, which is composed of philosophies and various mental models. These stem from your own experiences inside of the collective consciousness, which influence your thought patterns, words, and eventually, the actions that shape your reality. Purple corresponds with the third eye chakra, which pertains to the mental images that play in your mind, that are based on your philosophies and mental models. White corresponds to the crown chakra, which pertains to your idea of God, the universe, or a higher power, based on your own imagination. This dictates the nature of the reality that you have the ability to manifest and experience. Silver and gray correspond with what we like to call the cosmic clan chakra, which pertains to your soul tribe. This is a group of extraterrestrial races and interdimensional beings such as animal familiars, fae, elves, dragons, and even terrestrial souls on Earth that you feel an intrinsic connection to. They are here to help you accomplish your mission in this third dimension. And finally, black corresponds with the sunyata or void chakra, which is the true nature of your soul. This holds knowledge of where it comes from, its alchemical abilities, experiences from past lives, tools from primordial worlds, and your true mission within this matrix. Understanding this in the context of your work with crystals will greatly improve their efficacy and also stop you from getting unsatisfactory results. If this is sounding like a lot to digest, well, that's because it is. It's an infinite, never-ending black hole that even the brightest of the world's minds never come back from. So beware. In part 2 of this series, we'll be explaining the different crystal structures and their spiritual meaning and significance. So, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. This has been Spiritual Splosion.